Welcome to another episode of My Thoughts. Yeah, I'm going back to this, but also at the same time trying something new. Okay. Basically, I found some stories rather from surfing the internet, whether it's reading articles or watching YouTube videos. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on them. And another Mortal Kombat movie is being planned, it's in the works. Yes, another sequel movie in this endless barrage of sequels we have nowadays, and remakes, and reboots. Why? Because it made just enough money, I guess. That's why they're making a sequel. It made enough money and got enough attention that they think a sequel is a good idea. Somebody by the name of Jeremy Slater, who recently worked on Moon Knight, will write the script for this, apparently. I don't think Moon Knight's out yet. I haven't been keeping an eye on any new Marvel stuff other than to talk about how pointless it all is. But, I guess I'll give this a try eventually. This sequel. I haven't watched the reboot yet. The one that the sequel is going to be a sequel of. But, I like Mortal Kombat. So, I'll give these two a try eventually. Watch them. And, see if I like them. On to the next story. This is political. Pelosi not retiring. Yeah, she's going for a re-election bid, and I don't know why. Nobody particularly likes her, I think. Also, in an interview, she said, "We've made progress." Really, Nancy Pelosi? What progress have we made? Progress to our own self-destruction, I guess. And she also said more needs to be done to improve people's lives. If what you and your party have been doing these last few years, improving people's lives, then please stop. Because we clearly have different ideas of what improving a person's life is. You got rising crime rates, you got crime rates, you got supply chain issues. You got a president that's calling everybody a racist who doesn't agree with him. And you're at the heart of this all, because you said you're looking forward to working with Biden if you get reelected or whatever, which is just a stupid thing to say. And, well, in this interview, she says our democracy is at risk. And I have to agree, our democracy is at risk. But not for the reason you think it is. Also, she's almost 82 years old at this point. She'll turn 82 in March, apparently. And how long does she think she can keep going? How many years left on her life does she think she has? I never been a big fan of hers. I probably never will be. And she annoys me, to be honest. Seriously. With her freaking weird ass way of speaking. It's just, it gets under my skin. I don't know why, but it does. That, and she supports terrible policies. Next story. The Tom Brady retirement rumor. And yes, it's just a rumor at this point because Tom Brady has not confirmed yet if he is going to be retiring. And I hope this doesn't turn into another Brett Favre. Brett Favre was like, I'm going to retire. No, I'm not. I'm going to play for a couple more years. I'm going to retire now. No, I still want to keep playing. I'm retiring. Ooh, the Vikings just called, and so did the Jets. They're offering me this amount of money. I really hope it doesn't turn into that. Twitter fans, I guess you could call them, are blaming his wife for the retirement rumors, I guess, or his eventual retirement. I just don't get this. Tom Brady's been like at the top of his game, whether you like him or not. You have to admit he's one of the greatest of all time, but he's been at the top of his game for almost 2 decades now. If he wants to retire, it's because it's his own decision, not because his wife is forcing him to. But Tom Brady's retirement does present a problem. For many of us, those who aren't Patriot fans, Tom Brady has been the evil QB for 2 decades now. So if he does retire, who will be our new evil QB? Our new evil quarterback that we all hate and accuse of cheating constantly. Who's going to replace him? I honestly don't know. I mean, there's not really a lot of QBs in the NFL right now that are really catching my attention all that much. I guess we'll see. On to the next story. Wal-Mart is embracing wokeness. Actually, they did a while ago. I just never caught on to this or read about it. Leaked documents from a couple months ago revealed that Wal-Mart trains its employees in critical race theory. They've apparently trained more than 1,000 employees. And this has been going on since 2018, apparently. They're telling staffers to accept their guilt and shame. White staffers, obviously. Honestly, Walmart should accept its own guilt and shame for shutting down so many mom and pop stores, And during this training, apparently, they're separating staffers into affinity groups for the course. What? You are segregating people from each other into affinity groups to take this critical race theory course. And you don't think that's racist? I guess not. And minority workers are told they're racially oppressed. And all of that jazz, oh, the white people are so superior to you and all of that. And I just gotta say, Walmart kind of sort of built its reputation on being the place where rednecks go to shop, I guess you could say. And just general everybody does now. It's so even Walmart has betrayed rednecks, first of all. But also, everybody shops at Walmart. Everybody. So going this whole woke route is not good PR. It's just not. I hate Walmart now even more than I did before learning about this. And, yeah, my final story. Netflix has crashed. They have lost apparently over $100 billion recently. Their subscriber count is dropping rapidly. Share prices are also dropping. It's just they're bleeding money ridiculously fast. And of course, everybody's got their thing to blame for what's causing this. Some of the most popular ones I've read are, I've read and watched videos that discussed are, is this a case of go woke, go broke? Is it because of more competition now, with so many more streaming services popping up? Poor decision making on what products to what shows and stuff to basically import. You know, like how they used to have all the Disney stuff, and then Disney started its own streaming service. You know, what movies and TV shows that already exist that Netflix hasn't created are being brought onto the platform, basically. But recently they've had some really bad decisions on that, like Cuties, the one everybody knows and will probably remember. They're producing lower quality shows and movies, in my opinion. Their original content and loss of other networks' content is another reason I've been seeing pop up. You know, like loss of stuff like South Park to other platforms and Family Guy and all of that. And I just have to say, I think it's all of the above. Netflix has made some very poor business decisions lately. And I'm not surprised that they're crashing and crashing hard. Especially at this point in time where there are so many other streaming services available. I mean, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Hulu. There's Peacock. There's just so many now, and it's like you can't make terrible and controversial decisions, Netflix, and expect it not to have some backlash and consequence. And you can't keep making lower and lower quality original content. I mean, we still have a Netflix account, and I still watch Netflix, but a lot of people are tuning out, and I can't say that I'm surprised. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching this. When you do, subscribe if you want, and don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everybody.